online,
Yeah.
people are being slut shamed, swingers are being shamed, being told, how could you? One of my favorites is when vanillas come in and chime in and talk about all the diseases we must have. That's their favorite.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute, were you there? Because we were more careful than anybody you've ever known, and certainly more careful than your spouse was when they cheated on you, and that's why you feel the way you do.
Research has actually shown that people who practice consensual non-monogamy have about 3 times more lifetime sexual partners than people who practice monogamy. But when you look at people's safer sex practices and STI self-reported diagnoses, that paints a very different picture. Justin Lemiller did a study in 2015 where he asked people in monogamous relationships and people in consensually non-monogamous relationships if they've ever contracted a variety of STIs. And what he found in that research was that people who practice monogamy and people who practice consensual non-monogamy had the same self-reported levels of these diagnoses. In some of my earlier research, I looked at what are the safer sex practices of people who have multiple sexual partners. And when looking at that, we also found that people engaged in consensual non-monogamy were more likely to use a range of safer sex behaviors like condoms, sterilizing sex toys, more likely to get frequently tested for STIs, more likely to disclose that information, and importantly, more likely to inform their partners that they had sex with someone else.